Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategic or compound return investing. So the objective is to try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So in order to join us in the challenge for as little as $9 a month and also get access to our exclusive in-depth strategy video, information is available in the description below. In the previous video we did a stock update on ticker symbol MMAT, Metamaterials. As well as that, we also did a stock update on ticker symbol PGY and TBLT. So please refer back to updates on all those stocks in the previous video. In today's video we're going to be doing an update on ticker symbol MMAT, MMTLP and also a potential new squeeze stock, so stay tuned for that. So before we do that, let's have a quick look at what's happening in the markets right now. So quick headline here from Bloomberg in terms of what we can see here: income obsession sweeps across asset classes as stocks swerve. So in terms of the Fed, what happened there was a bit more of optimism, so this fueled the S&P 500 to the best month since November 2020. So obviously we know that the government is trying to deny that there is a recession, so I personally have no problem with this if it's good for the markets. So let's have a look at the heat map here for the month of July, and you can see, apart from healthcare, the whole sectors from technology, consumer cyclical, consumer defensive, especially energy, are all doing very well, and obviously great recovery here from obviously the very difficult months of trading we've had so far. First thing we're going to focus on is a very surprising, heated and explosive response from George. This is unknown as far as I'm concerned, but before we look at George's reaction, we're going to share with you here the person who George responded to. So this person goes by the name of Redeyes962. So this is so let's have a look at what prompted George's anger. So what Redeye962 stated here is: yes, light sales is something many people with any interest in physics have considered and is not lost in translation. I've seen the papers posted. The point I'm making is that many people are stating that Fong's connection is Metamaterials is light sales. So he is having a go at Fong there in terms of his credibility. He's gone on to say the further believe that it's viable commercial product that you'll show revenue for. He's also saying this is not true, not for a very long time in the future, likely not within our lifetime. 20% speed of light is some achievement. If you're spending significant dollars, should be disclosed. So again, he's attacking the credibility and the potential of Metamaterials in terms of the tech. So what this also can represent is an example of Redeye spreading FUD with regard to the technology. The other thing he said here is: my criticism is in Palicaris transparency in all aspects. What is your focus, product and application always? Question to those who think Fong plays a significant role in MMAT growth, in what tech and with what productivity. So normally George wouldn't respond to posts like this, but he has responded. I am quite surprised, and I think he has taken aback many of the people watching this interaction. So let's have a look at George's response. So the post that George has tagged in here from Redeye here is where he said: Palicaris, since most of your loyal followers are not really critical thinkers, let me address you directly. The issue wasn't a misunderstanding of light sale and the prospects. See below and please address the issue. So basically I think what has prompted George to respond here is where Redeye has stated that George's followers are not critical thinkers. So in other words, they are following him blindly, they are following him without criticizing him, and this is obviously, he sees this as a problem. So George has taken offense to this. So let's have a look at what George has said. He says, received a prestigious cash award to work on this program. The results are controlled by the Breakthrough Starshot Foundation under their NDA. We are only one of 2 corporations selected to participate amongst the best institutes. The tech used is RML and used for NanoWeb. And this is where it gets quite interesting. Hashtag GTFO. There have been many humorous responses to George's tweet. The one I'm going to share with you here is from Dave. So Dave, I think, has replied with a very comical reaction. So let's have a look at what Dave has said. He simply added an image here of George with a headline underneath, Spicy Greek. Twitter does have a policy on abusive language, so in defense of George, let's have a look at some potential intentions that he may have been talking about with regard to hashtag GTFO. So one angle on this, maybe he was looking at a connection with Metamaterials and NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a company that provides graphics for GTFO, which is an extreme cooperative horror shooter that throws you from gripping suspense to explosive action in a heartbeat. So was George talking about this? We don't know. An alternative is GTFO. Maybe he was talking about 4 people trapped in an underground complex, keeping them there against their will, forced into depths to carry out different objectives for the unknown entity called the Warden. So hashtag GTFO. So who are the 4 people that George would like to trap? Were they the shorts? Were they the rats? We don't know. And then finally, maybe he was simply stating, get the FUD out. So let's now move on to have a look at ticker symbol MMTLP. So I'm going to first of all start with a reminder of key events and also a projection of what is going to be happening going forward in the future. So we know that the S1 has been filed. So what's going to happen next? We are now waiting for the approval from the SEC of the S1. So once that happens, we're going to see MMTLP being transferred to NextBridge Hydrocarbons as a placeholder. This will be a private company, and certainly that's what's been stated in the S1. So that basically means the shares will not be tradable on the OTC. They will not be tradable on the NASDAQ. So in terms of your shares of MMTLP, for every 1 share of MMTLP, you will receive 1 share of NextBridge Hydrocarbons. The other thing to note is that shorts will have to cover. They will have to cover before MMTLP is removed from the OTC. It will no longer have any value. The shares in MMTLP will be moved over to NextBridge. Once that happens, then hopefully the company and the management team will be in negotiations or will already have a buyer in place and make an announcement. And obviously, due to confidentiality, they will say why they've not announced that before, which again will be welcomed by all investors. And hopefully this company that they announce could be one of the big players, such as Mobile, Chevron, Conco, Marathon, Exxon, etc. The other thing I'm going to now share with you is some data from Bloomberg, and this is with regard to companies, especially energy companies in the S&P 500 who have significant amounts of cash. So this is good news with regard to MMTLP because they do require a company and certainly an organization that is cash rich. So amongst the most cash rich organizations that are of interest to us here include Exxon, Chevron, Valero. So hopefully good news going forward. What I'm now going to do is share with you one of the stocks that we are looking at in the Discord for trading and keep an eye on in our watch list this week. There are many other stocks that we are looking at as well, many of them potential squeeze stocks. So to get access to these stocks and our weekly watch list, you can join the Discord for as little as $9 a month. And if you join today, your second payment will be refunded, as payments are always taken on the first of the month. So first of all, let's have a look at some data with regard to FaZe, ticker symbol FAZE. This is a low float, high risk company. We have 1.28 million shares short, 100% short interest. The cost to borrow, according to Ortex, is 517%, and that is the most expensive stock to borrow right now in the market, according to the latest data. The minimum cost to borrow is 396. So obviously it's very, very expensive. 100% utilization, no shares now available to borrow. So let's have a look at the data from Fintel. So in terms of the Fintel data, what we can see here in terms of the latest information from 29th of July 2022, the latest cost to borrow was 514.97%. So again, quite staggering. So let's have a look at how many shares were available according to Fintel. And what we can see here in terms of the latest data, there are no short shares available whatsoever. Let's now have a look at the chart for ticker symbol FAZE. So this is the chart for the previous 5 days, but what we can see in terms of this stock, it would close a play on the Friday. It was up very, very close to 22%, closing at $13.09. This is the stock that was on our watch list last week. So again, congratulations to everybody who got into ticker symbol FAZE, which we will again be continuing to watch from Monday. And finally, if anybody would like to get access to our weekly watch list, you can again join us in the Discord to get access to that. But what I'm not going to share with you now is a review of our previous week's watch list. So on the screen here, you'll see from a review of previous week's watch list, this was we had many successful calls. So FaZe, as we just seen there, it was up 7% on the week, but 20% up on the Friday. So again, good returns there. Ticker symbol PGY was our best call. That was up in excess of 145%. So again, congratulations to everybody who managed to get some profits in there. Ticker symbol TKLF was also up 15% from Monday, and also 20% down on the week. But again, obviously another opportunity to take profits. GFI was down 8% on the week, but also opportunities to swing trade this with 12% returns from the dip on the Tuesday. APLD was 8% up on the week, with also a chance of getting a 35% gain as well. We called out Snap, 2% up on the week. We called out Apple with regard to the earnings. Again, good news there, 6% up on the week. We also called out XOM, that was 10% up on the week. Ticker symbol TBLT, we called that out as well, 20% up on the week, but also an excellent opportunity to get a return of 115% if you invested on the Wednesday. And then finally, one of the monkeypox plays that we were watching was ticker symbol SIGA, 20% up on the week, and also a chance to get a 55% gain if you were sold on Thursday. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.